Find all pairs of consecutive even positive integers, both of which are larger than 5. Okay, both of which are larger than 5 such that their sum is less than 23. All right, everyone wrote down the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll give you 2-3 minutes to solve. Solved? Anyone? Gautam, Fatima, Abdul? So
1
very
minute, sir.
okay, very easy question.
So done.
Okay. Can you take me through the steps?
Yes, sir. First, I wrote x and x plus 2 are the two consecutive integers. In the first
Okay.
equation, I wrote x is greater than 5 and x plus 2 is also greater than 5. So I took x as greater than 5, not x is greater than 3, because then it will not match.
Right.
Then for the other side, other part of the question, sum of two integers is less than 23. I took x plus 2 is less than 23. So then I got 2x plus 2 is less than 23. And then 2x is less than 23 minus 2, which is 2x is less than 21. Then
Right.
x is less than 21 by 2. So x will be less than 10.5.
Okay. And then
And then if we have to make pairs, then we'll get the pairs were 6, 8, and 10 and 12.
did you miss 8 and 10?
Yes, are 6, 8, 10 and 12. Yes.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely right. So you are clear about this question, right?
Yes.
Gautam also has answered this. Absolutely right, Gautam. Abdul, are we clear? Abdul. Okay. So let's try a different type of question. Okay, write down. The cost and revenue functions. The cost and revenue functions of a product are given by the cost and revenue functions of a product are given by Cx equals to 2x plus 400, Rx equals to 6x plus 20 respectively. Okay. The cost and revenue functions of a product are given by, I've written out the equations, Cx equals to 2x plus 400, Rx equals to 6x plus 20 respectively, where x is the number of items sold or produced by the manufacturer. All right. How many items does the manufacturer must sell? How many items the manufacturer must sell to realize some profit? All right. I'll give you a hint. We all know that. How do you calculate profit, Gautam? Gautam, can you hear me? You don't know. Simple profit. See, if you buy a biscuit for 10 rupees and sell it for 15 rupees, How much did you profit?
5 rupees, sir.
How did you know?
Subtraction.
Subtraction. What did you subtract from what?
10 from 15.
Yeah, right. 10 minus 15. No, the Khaira Fatima also, see, you don't do CP minus SP, you do SP minus CP to realize profit, right? Selling price minus cost price. How much did you sell it for? How much did you get it for? If you subtract them both, you will get the profit, right? And selling is nothing but revenue, right? In a company, the revenue is how much you sold, and the cost is how much it costed you. All right. So I hope you can answer. Do you need a hint? You have to write a question like this: Rx minus Cx should be greater than 0, right? You need some positive quantity so that it has some profit. Solve this equation and tell me the answer. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we should find X only in this, or after that anything?
No, you only need to find X, right? See, they have told X is the number of items produced, and they have asked how many items, right? So you have to find X only.
Okay, so I got X now.
Okay. Gautam, what about you? Gautam, do you have X is greater than 15? And Abdul? Abdul, are we clear? Doing okay. I'll give you 1 minute more. Okay. Gautam, take me through the steps.
Sir, I used the formula which you showed.
Mm-hmm.
6x minus 20 minus bracket 2x plus 400 greater than 0.
Wait a minute. Let me see the equations. 6x plus 20 minus the equation 6x minus 2x plus 400, right? Should be greater than 0. All right. After that,
So then I opened the bracket 6x plus 20 minus 2x minus 400. Then I simplify it, become 4x minus 400 greater than 0.
4x minus 400. Are you sure? This is 20 minus 400, right? So this is 380.
Yes, sir.
Is greater than 0. So 4x is greater than 380. X is greater than 380 upon 4. Anybody has any doubts?
Sir, then
You
x
both,
is greater than 95.
yeah, you both have wrong answers, right? Fatima, how did you get x is greater than 20?
Sorry, sir. I meant to write 95 only.
Oh,
But I got
okay.
380 minus 36. I got 20. So I wrote that when I was doing division.
Oh, okay, okay. No issue.
I got 380 by 4, sir.
All right, all right. So are we clear? Abdul? Gautam, you are clear, right?
Yes, sir.
And you all got to know how I wrote this equation, right? Why I wrote this equation, right? To have some profit, you have to be the revenue minus the cost price, the cost, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's move forward. All right. No
Yes,
doubts.
sir.
Okay. Graph of linear inequations. Very necessary. This topic. Please focus. See, if you have any equation, all right, 3x plus 4y is greater than 4. Suppose. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Write it down. All right. If they ask you to draw a graph of this linear inequation, then the first step would be to write this equation as this. All right. This is the first step. Just replace the inequality sign with equality. All right. Can anybody tell me what this equation represents? Have you ever seen this equation?
So ax plus by is equal to c.
Yeah, right. Ax plus by equals to c. So the graph of this equation is a straight line.
Yes, sir.
We all know how to draw a graph of this line. We did this in
Yes.
class 10th also. But we'll do the basic stuff in this. All right. Just put the value of x equals to 0 and y equals to 0. If you put x equals to 0, then y will be 1. If you put y equals to 0, then x will be 4 by 3. You only need 2 points, right, to draw a straight line. And we will always take these 2 points, 0 and 0, x equals to 0 and y equals to 0. All right, for your
Yes.
convenience. All right. So the first step is x equals to 0, y equals to 1. That means this point. Y equals to 0, x equals to 4 by 3. Somewhere like this, right? So equation of the line would something like this, right?
Yes, sir.
Gautam, are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Abdul. Okay, I will take that as a yes. Fatima, you are also clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we need to go back to this equation. Put any point. It can be any point, right? But you should know where the point lies. This line divided the whole plane into two parts. One is this side, one is this side, right? One is this side, one is this side. We have to check which side this equation represents. To see that, put any point. It can be any point, but mostly in most of the cases, we'll be using origin. Okay, 0, 0. put 0, 0 in this equation. So this is 3 into 0 plus 4 into 0 is greater than 4. So 0 is greater than 4. Is it a true statement or a false statement?
False statement.
False statement. That means we are not taking the side which has 0 in it. So we are not taking this side. We'll be taking this side only. So the equation is talking about this side. Are we clear?
So what do you mean by we are not taking? What are the two sides, sir?
All right.
Different quadrants?
No, not quadrants. See, if this is a straight line, see, this straight line goes till infinite, right?
Yes, sir.
So the whole plane can be divided into two parts. One is this side of the plane, one is this side of the plane. Imagine this line as the border. This is one country and this is one country. Can we imagine like that?
Yes, sir.
Right? This is not technical term, don't use it, but if you look at like this is the downside, this is the upper side, right? Two parts.
Yes.
So the downside has 0 in it, right? We can see that 0 is this side of the equation.
Yes, sir.
That is why I put 0 in that equation. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And we knew that if I put 0 in it, the equation is becoming false. That means I have to take the other side of the plane. All right.
Okay, sir.
So this is your graph. This is the part which the inequation represents. All right. The inequation always represents a part of the graph, right? An area. It doesn't represent a line. It represents an area. All right. Are we clear?
Yes.
All the steps.
Yes, sir.
First, you have to put or change the inequality sign with equality. Draw the graph of straight line by putting x equals to 0, y equals to 0. Take origin if the line is not passing through origin. Okay, right? If the line is already passing through this. Then you obviously cannot take origin, right? Because the origin is in it. So you take any point like 5,5 or 6,6, because you know this is side of the equation and this is the side of the equation. Then you'll get to know. All right. Any point you know which lies in the specific side of the plane. All right.
Yes.
Bottom.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Abdul is not replying. And you can name this part also. If you write this as this is part 1 and part 2, then you can specify that we want part 1 to be our solution. All right. Abdul, are we clear? This thing, how to draw graphs of, oh, okay. So I'll give you one question. Draw the graph of the inequations x plus y less than equals to 2. And right, see, this less than and less than equals to doesn't contain much difference. The only difference is if you write x plus y is greater than 2 and x plus y greater than equals to 2, then the area in this will be only this part, and inequality sign will be the line also. All right. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Inequality sign, the line is also a part of the solution. All right. That is the only difference. So please solve.
So, sir, in the first step, you told if there is an inequality sign, it can be anything greater, less than, everything we can make it into
Anything.
equal to.
Yeah, right. Just replace it like this.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I'll give you 2 minutes. Finished, Fatima?
Sir, I got the coordinates 0, 2 and 2, 0. Is that right?
Okay. So let me do this one question again. All right. You
Okay,
guys
sir.
check if all of you are right. All right. So first point, I'll be taking x equals to 0. Then we'll be getting y equals to 2. If I take y equals to 0, then x equals to 2. Right. The points would be this is 0, 2. And this is 2, 0. Right. The straight line would be like this. Now let me name this part as first part. This is the second part. Right. Second side, first side. Now I can put origin here also because I can see clearly origin is this side of the equation. So putting origin in this side of the equation, 0 plus 0 less than equals to 2. Is this true or false?
True, sir.
True. That means I will take the part where origin is. So second part is our answer. Right? It's very easy.
Sir, actually it's false, right? It's not equal to 2.
Right. But it says less than equals to 2. Any part. See, many points can be to 2 also, but not all points will be equal to 2, right? See, this sign says less than or equal. It doesn't say less than and because no point will
Okay, sir.
satisfy both the equation, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it's very easy. Gautam, were you right? Gautam, did you solve it correctly? Okay, silence says maybe wrong. Fatima, are you clear now?
Yes, sir. I got the coordinates right. Just the substituting.
Okay, all right. And when calculating the points, right? Please make a box and like this. Let me do like you did in 10th.
Okay, sir.
It looks aesthetic. X0, Y2, X2, Y0, right? Make a box like
Okay,
this.
sir.
Yeah. So everyone clear? Abdul? Oh, okay. So shall I give you more questions? No issues, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Solve this. Please solve this. Let's make it minus 15 actually. I'll give you a few minutes to solve this.
Sir, I did the coordinates, sir, but I don't know how to do the like part 1, part 2.
You can write any part as part 1 and part 2. There is no specifics. We are just naming, right? You can name anything, right? A and B
Sir,
or
actually, what are we
anything.
doing? Are we substituting an x and y value to the unequal
Origin, yeah.
equation?
Yeah. We are putting the value of origin in this equation. And if the equation becomes true, then we take the part which contains the origin. If it is not true, then the other side is true. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Are we done? Yeah. Fatima is done. Gautam,
Yes, sir.
done?
Yes.
Okay. So take me through the steps.
Sir, I wrote 3x plus 5y is equal to minus 15.
All right.
Then I got the coordinates x 0 comma minus 5 and y minus 3 comma 0.
All right.
Then I plotted those coordinates on the graph.
So 0 comma minus 3 and minus 3 minus 5 comma 0. Something like this. The graph is right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
So the equation is false.
yeah. The equation is false when you put origin into this, right? 0 comma 0 is not less than minus 15.
Yes, sir.
So the part containing 0 is not our solution. This part is our solution, right? All right. Fatima, are we clear?
Sir, I did not understand that 0 comma 0 is not a solution.
The equation we had was, right? See, this is one area 1, this is area 2. Suppose this line is dividing area 1 and area 2, right? And this line is going to infinite. Remember that, right?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
this area, see, we don't know how to find the area which is the answer, right? So I'm checking, see, in this area there is a point called origin, right? In this whole area, this is one point only. There are infinite points in this, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'll check if this point is in this equation or not, if this point can satisfy this equation or not, right? Because if this area is my answer, then all the points in this area should satisfy this equation, right?
Yes.
So I'm checking if origin satisfies this equation or not. So I'm putting the value of origin in this. So 3 into 0 plus 5 into 0 is less than equals to minus 15. So 0 should be less than equals to minus 15. Is this true or false?
So it's true, right? 0 is less than or equal.
0 is not less than, 0 is greater, right? This is a negative number.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah, got it.
Yes, sir.
So this means that this point is not in our answer. So that means this area cannot be in our answer, right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So our answer is part 1, right? Area 1. All right.
Okay, sir.
No confusion.
So we will write it as area 1. How will we write it, sir?
Yeah, you can shade it as your school teacher says, or you can write this as this and this area 1 and write that area 1 is our answer, or the shaded region is our solution. All right.
Okay, sir.
Solve a few questions. Okay, I'll give you a few questions to solve. This is the first question. I'll give you a few minutes. Please solve. Abdul, you are clear how you are solving this? Abdul, okay. All right. Solve this. Right. Okay, are we done, Gautam?
Yes, sir.
All right. Take me through the steps.
Sir, I wrote 2x plus 3y is equal to 6.
All right.
Then I got the coordinates x 0, comma 3 and y 2, comma 0.
No, don't write like this. X is 0, 3. This is not a coordinate system, right? You have to write x, sorry, 0, 2 and 3, 0. These are 2 points, right?
Yes, sir. I wrote in the table like that.
Okay. 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 All right.
No. Then I plot to the coordinates.
Yeah. Line will be like 3, 0, 0, 2.
Yes, sir. And
Suppose this is part 1, part 2.
equation is correct.
Correct. Putting the value of origin, we are getting the right equation.
Yes,
So
sir.
part 2 is the answer, right? The shaded region will be like this, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, Fatima, is that correct?
Yes, sir, I got the same answer.
Okay, Abdul. Abdul, are we clear? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. So next question. X is greater than or equals to 2. This is the equation. I'll give you 2-3 minutes for this also. Or answer me in the chat if you are done. All right. Okay, Gautam is not getting the answer. Fatima, are you able to do it?
Sir, I got the statement false.
All right. Gautam, let me give you a hint. You can write this equation as 0 and y plus x is greater than 2. Right? We solved this in class 10 also. So this is the straight line, suppose. Or you can simply write like this, x is equals to 2. This line represents a line parallel to y-axis, right? X is always 2 no matter what the value of y, right? Gautam,
Yes, sir.
right? This is a line parallel to y-axis. So this line we have to draw. Now, if you put origin 0 is greater than or equals to 2, that is false. So this will be your answer. All right, Fatima?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah. And Abdul? Okay, I'll take that yes. Let's move forward to another question. Now you all have to do this on one go by less than equals to -3. I'll give you a few minutes. Gautam, you're clear in the last question, right? So you should be able to do this. I'll give you a few minutes. So you guys finished. The equation will be like something like this, right? And 0,
Yes, sir.
0 is not. So this will false. This is the part, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are clear how to draw graphs of linear inequations. Nobody has
Yes,
any
sir.
problem. Gautam?
Clear, sir.
Oh, okay. Now let's go back to what problems questions. Write down a question. A solution is to be kept between a solution to be kept between 68°F and 77°F. All right. A solution is to be kept between 68°F and 77°F. What is the range in temperature in degree Celsius, if the Celsius Fahrenheit conversion formula does anyone know the formula to convert Fahrenheit into Celsius or Celsius into Fahrenheit?
So is it
Must
273 no, that's Kelvin.
that's Kelvin, yeah. It's a bit like this formula. Do you recall?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You all understand the question? They have given you a temperature in Fahrenheit and asking you what should be the range in Celsius. Are you willing to try it by yourself or should I solve it?
So I will try, sir.
Okay, I'll give you a few minutes.
So the question is 68 Fahrenheit or Celsius, huh?
That is 68 Fahrenheit and 77 Fahrenheit. The solution is to be kept between 68 to 77 Fahrenheit. They are asking you the range in Celsius.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Are we done, Gautam? Gautam, are we done? You didn't get it. All right. Fatima, can you take me through the steps?
Yes, so we just 68 is equal to 9c by 5 plus 32. So then we'll bring the 68 the other side.
Okay, you solved by this. You didn't use inequalities. You just converted 68 into Celsius and 77 into Celsius.
Yes, sir. And then we'll get two numbers. Will that be the range, sir?
Yeah, you can do that also, but using inequalities, can we simply write that 68 should be less than Fahrenheit, should be less than 77? Can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
Gautam, is that equation correct? Gautam,
Yes, sir.
is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, can I substitute the value of F as the formula?
Yes, sir.
And now just find out the value of C. We have solved equations like this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And Fatima, what you did is also right, but we are reading or studying the chapter inequality, so please try to use this,
Yeah, so
right?
even I was also wondering why there is no inequality.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
all right.
substituted. Okay, sir.
Okay, so please try to solve by this. What you did is absolutely correct. No issue with that, but you know, solve this, you will have the same answer. See, Fatima, what you did is you solve this first, then solve this. No issue with that. But you should have used less than or greater than there also. But it's okay. So now solving this. Abdul, what about you?
So even in this, we will do it as two equations, right? 68, we'll put that inequality sign as equal to 9c.
No, no, you can directly solve this, right? We have solved questions like this. You can solve. See, first remove the 32. So removing 32 on both sides. Right? I can subtract 32 from all the sides. So this is
Yeah, okay,
cancelled.
sir, I got it, sir.
Yeah. So please solve. I'll give you 2 minutes. Have you solved it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I don't need to solve further, right? This is just basic
No,
calculation.
sir.
Gautam, Abdul, we clear?
So it will be 20 is less than C, less than 25, right?
I don't have the answer right now, but let me check. This is 36, I hope. Yeah,
Yes, sir. 36,
5 and this is 30. Sorry, 45.
45, sir.
Yeah. Now multiplying 5 all the sides. This is 180,
Yes, sir.
9C, and this is 225.
225. Yes, sir.
Divide by 9. This is 20. Let's see, and this is 235 with decimals, right?
No, sir. 25 will go. 9 is
9 is divisible. Oh, sorry, right. So this is 2 and 5, 25, right? Gautam, are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Abdul, you are not replying. What happened? Okay, we are clear. Okay, all right. Let's do another question. Write down the longest side of a triangle. The longest side of a triangle is 3 times the shortest side. All right. The longest side of a triangle is 3 times the shortest side, and the third side is 2 centimeters, and the third side is 2 centimeters shorter than the longest side. All right.
yes.
Sir, can I repeat the
Yeah.
question?
Yeah, the longest side of a triangle is 3 times the shortest side, and the third side is 2 centimeters shorter than the longest side. All right, Gautam. If the perimeter of the triangle, is at least 61 centimeters, all right. If the perimeter of the triangle is at least 61 centimeter, find the minimum length of the shortest side. Did you all write down the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll give you 2-3 minutes to solve. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Are we done? Fatima has answered. Gautam?
Sir, I got x is equal to 59/7.
Okay, take me through the steps.
So, sir, it's a perimeter, so I took the shorter side x, so the longest side will be 3x, and the third side will be 3x minus 2 plus
Right.
x.
3x
Sum
minus
of
2 plus x.
sir, sum of all the sides is equal to 61 perimeter.
Yeah. At least. So,
So
shall I write less than 61 or greater than 61?
less than.
Less than. Fatima, what about you?
Sir, less than 61.
If I tell you, suppose you are going to a library, all right, and the security guard says you should have at least 20 books in your bag for you to enter. What does that mean? If the number of books is x, then shall I write x should be less than 20 or x should be greater than 20?
X should be greater than 20. Yeah, you can have 20 or more.
Right. So if they say the perimeter should be at least 61, that means it can be 61, 62, 63, 64, any number that is greater than 61, right?
Okay, sir.
Gautam?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when they say at least, you should use this greater than and equals to, because it can be 61 also, right? At least 61, that means you can have 61 also. All right. So you can solve this. 7x should be greater than 63, x should be greater than 9. So the only problem you have in your answer, Fatima, is that should be greater than or equals to 9. All right.
Okay, sir.
Gautam, are we clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's move forward. So word problems are also clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, write down the topic. Finding the solution set represented by simultaneous linear equation. That means if they give you 2, 3 linear equations and tell you to find the answer of this simultaneous equation, which means that a solution that can satisfy all the equations that are given to you, right? How to solve them?
Yes.
Very easy. If I tell you this is an equation, this is an equation, all this, all right. If I ask you to solve and tell me the answer to this simultaneous inequations, then it's very easy, very easy. You know how to draw this graph, right?
Yes, sir.
This also, this also, this also, no issue.
Yes, sir.
In one graph, draw all the lines and all the regions and shade them. If for this you're getting a line like this and the answer is this, then shade this region. All right. Draw this line. If suppose this line is like this and you are having this shade as the area, then shade this. It might look messy, but you can use different colors also, no problem. All right. For all the lines, do this, and the common area, the area which has all the colors of the shading, is your solution. All right.
Sir, actually, this x is greater than 0. How do you show it, sir? It will be origin.
No. See, x equals to 0, which line is this?
X-axis.
Are you sure? X equals to 0. Where do we have x equals to 0? On x-axis or y-axis?
So at the origin. So that will be X.
No.
Okay, that will be Y-axis.
Y-axis, right. So x equals to 0 is y-axis. So this is our line. X equals to 0. So x is greater than 0 means positive x-axis. So this is our area. All these points have x is positive, right?
Okay, sir.
The same thing for y and above.
So everything below X will be Y-axis. I mean, shaded. For Y is less than 0, greater than 0.
Everything below x-axis or above. We need y as positive.
Oh, so then it will be above. Okay, sir.
Yeah, right. So this is the common area for these two, and other two lines also. You do and shade the area, will have your answer. Do you want me to solve this question, or you can tie?
So I will try, then you correct it, sir.
Oh, okay. Gautam, are we clear?
Yes, sir.
So
Okay,
what is the
please tie.
heading? Finding the solution.
Of the simultaneous linear inequations. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I got it, sir. I think.
Okay, Gautam, are we done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. This will be the first line, right? And if we put 0, 0 here, it is not satisfied. So the shading would be this side, right? Are we clear till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The next equation will have x is 0, then 3, 0, then 4. And in here, if you put origin, then yes, 0 is less than 12, right? So this will be our area. And we already discussed this is y is greater than 0, and this is x is greater than 0. All right. So the common area coming is this one, where name it A, B, C, and D. ABCD quadrilateral is the area which is our solution, right?
Yes, sir.
Are we clear?
So then how will we write which equation?
No, there is not a single equation that is our answer. I told you before also, in equations, the answer is always some area. It is a collection of points, right?
Okay,
So
sir.
this is the area which is our answer. A, B, C, D quadrilateral, this area. This is our answer. All right. The points that are in here will satisfy all the equations. This equation also, this equation also, this equation also. All the 4 equations will be satisfied by all the points in this area. All right.
Yes, sir.
Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Gautam? Gautam, are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Abdul? Okay. So let's do another question. Absolutely clear, right? No issue. We'll have to know that the solution of linear inequations is always an area. All right. The shaded region is the area. Okay. You write down the whole question. Exhibit graphically the solution set of the linear inequations. This is how they are going to ask the question. Exhibit graphically the solution set of the linear inequations. 3x plus 4y less than equals to 12, 4x plus 3y less than equals to 12, x is greater than equals to 0, y is greater than equals to 0. All right, please solve. I'll give you a few minutes, then we'll discuss. All right. Are we done, guys? It's been a lot of time. Fatima, Gautam,
Yes, sir.
solved?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me solve also and you check. All right.
Yes, sir.
Gautam, are you still solving?
Finished, sir.
Okay. For the first equation, we have points x is 4, y is 3. X is 4, y is 3. And when solving, please write down the equations on graph also, right? Like this. This is the equation. All right, like this. Equals to use equals to sign. All right. And the second equation, x is 3, y is 4. Okay, for this equation, first equation, if origin is satisfying, so this is the part. Right? For the second equation, 0, 0, this is also satisfying. So this is the part. And they have said x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0, that means this. So this is the area, right?
Yes, sir. Quadrilateral.
Yeah. This is how to shade. Right? This area I'm shading.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Right, Gautam? Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I think you have no doubts at all.
No, sir. Till now, no doubts.
Okay. So you can solve linear inequations, right?
Yes, sir.
A simultaneous linear equation, if they give 3, 4 equations, both graphically and systematically, right?
Sir, systematically means what, sir?
Just normal how we solve. If they tell you, sorry, x plus y is greater than 2 and 2x plus 3y is less than 2, solve this equation, then just you need to find, sorry, like this, like this. We solved questions like this, right? This is x is greater than minus 3 and this is x is, so in number line you draw, this is minus 3, this is minus half. Here it says x should be greater than minus 3, here it says x should be less than minus half. So this is the common area, so at x belongs to minus 3 to minus half, like this.
Sir,
Recall?
so most of the linear equations, we cannot like get it as a x variable. We'll get it as area only.
Yeah, graphically, yes. See, in this also you are getting a range of values of x, right? Not a single point, right? In
Okay, sir.
here
Yes,
also
sir.
you are getting x is greater than minus 3, so it is a range of set of values, right?
Okay, sir.
That is why I wrote x belongs to minus 3 to infinite like this, right? Because this is set of values, not a single point, right?
Yes, sir.
So graphically it must give you an area. All right, clear?
Yes, sir.
Gautam?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Abdul, any doubts? Okay, I guess not. So your chapter, the concept wise is also almost finished. In the next class, we'll do 3-4 more questions, different types of. All right. Then we'll start complex numbers. All right. So please
Okay,
try
sir.
to do all questions of NCRT also, and we'll be sending some practice questions to you also. Right.
Yes, sir. So last class you gave questions 6.1, 1 to 20. Finish that, sir.
Yeah. Any doubts from that?
No, sir.
Okay. You all finished, right? Gautam, Abdul.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So no doubts. Great. So please try to finish the NCRT. Okay. Till next class or anything like that, and ask any doubts. All right. See you in the next class.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Bye.